Hey everyone, welcome back to Shelf Life Lego for another city update. And we continue to make some good progress here on our row of mini modulars in the front of our city. Last week or last update, we were able to finish off our Fresh Market grocery store. If you haven't seen that, go back and check it out. And today we're going to be moving on and adding another mini modular here in this section facing the main road. So let's go to the build desk and see what we're going to build today. So today's build is inspired by set 80011, Red Sun's Inferno truck from 2020. And this is part of the Monkey Kid line. So anytime I'm able to pull in a different theme and blend it into the city, I'm all for it. So I'll start this the same way I start most builds on the 16 by 16 Mills plate. The only thing different with this one is in the original set, there's a curb that's formed out front. And in order to do so, I had to put down an additional layer of plates here to bring it up one plate level. And then I did that and just tiled and plated the rest of the building. So to start off this one, I'm just going to work on the front step part of it. And just the same as the actual set, I have one of these, I guess, figure stands or these 3x4, 4x3 modified tiles. Put that in there. And then we're going to build up the steps, 1x8 and two 1x6s. And then a couple of these, I guess, half tiles that I honestly don't use as much as I should. And this will be our front step, and we'll build up the rest of the building behind it. So with most builds, I start with the walls and kind of work my way in, but this one, I'm actually going to start with the interior and work my way out. So in this section, we're going to put a counter. We're just going to use some bright orange bricks. And build this up. So next we're going to put in our countertop. We'll use this medium nougat color here. Just a couple plates and a couple jumpers. And then we're going to put in our cash register. And like in the set, it had one of these gold frogs up front, like a lucky frog. And we're going to keep that. And then we're going to put in a couple of these, I guess 1x1, but these little 1x1 pyramid or slope pieces. One back here. And a smaller to-go container here. And then we're just going to put in a couple of sauces, maybe a sweet and sour sauce, and just a different sauce of some sort. And then a to-go container, maybe for soup. And this will be our front counter. So the set came with this sticker here. This is out of order. And I had ordered this refrigerator piece, and I honestly didn't know what to do with it. So I guess I envisioned it being like an out of order drink case or something. And then I found this sticker to put down the side. So we're going to put that over here in the corner, even though it's out of order. And then in the back, we're going to put together a little workstation. Turn on the 2x4. Then I'm going to put together some of these 1x1 modifieds and just add a jumper just to indicate a drawer of some sort. And just put another one in here. And then in the back, we're going to add more bright orange bricks and a medium nougat plate just to bring the back up a little bit more. And so in the front, we're going to add some lids or some to-go containers and some sauces to cook with. And another to-go container. And then back here we'll have more of these to-go containers and even more sauces. And so that'll be our little workstation for when we add our cooking area here. So now we can work on our cooking area, and we'll be adding more bright orange bricks to bring up our cooking surface a little bit. And then we can start to build in our cooking surface, black 1x6, 1x2, another 1x2 here. And then in the front, I'm adding this bracket with a couple of gauges on it, temperature gauges. And then a 1x2 jumper. And a 1x1 round plate with a hole in it on that side. And then we can continue to build up. We're going to put flame, and then I actually ran out of black plate, so it'll be covered, so I'll just use blue. And then we'll put in some paneling. A couple corner pieces. 1x4 panel here, and then finally a 1x4 tile in the back. And then I used some glasses from a Brickheads to make it look like circular burners. I've seen when they cook on woks, they typically have circular burners. So we're going to put one of those on. And then for our wok, I used one of these hats. I think they're called conical hats, and we'll put that, rest that in there. And I'll probably take it out when I build, because I'll probably knock it out 300 or 400 times, and then we can just put in pieces of meat that are being cooked. And that is our little cooking area. I went ahead and added our first 3 brick layers, our sand green, and I kept these profile bricks the same as in the set. And the only thing I did was add black bricks here just to kind of make it look like a backsplash for the cooking area. But everything else is pretty much the same from the set. So next I added 3 plate layers, 2 of the bright orange and 1 bright light yellow. Again, the same color combination, and there goes the meat. Same color combination as the set. I would never have put sand green and either of these colors together, but I kind of liked the way it looked, so I went with it. So I added the next 2 layers of white bricks, and yeah, my meat went flying. So pro tip, always secure your meat. But we have a snot piece here, and we have 3 on the back wall, and then we have some clips here along the wall above the cooking area. So to start with, we're going to add this little sign in here on the wall just for some color. And then we're going to add some signs along the back as well. and a dragon. This piece here. And then for the wall, we're going to add a knife and a frying pan and a cooking pot. So here's our inside. I think that's looking good. And we can add our cook with some cooking tongs. And then our customer who got off on his lunch break to get some good Chinese food. And there we go. So finally we can add our front door. With the stickers from the set. And this piece actually came out. And then we have another just window frame. And then this piece with the sticker from the set as well. Go. And then we can add our this one to the middle. And the main part of our building is all done. And we can work on the roof. So the roof is just plates and then a layer of bricks, and all four sides these 1x4 fence pieces, and then in the corner these corner panel pieces, and then along the front we have some snot pieces, and that's where we're going to start. And this the original build was I think it was 14 studs wide, so I had to add 2 studs, and so I had to expand the sign by a little bit to fit my my city footprint. And then I'll wait for this last piece over here. But essentially, I just added another 1x2 tile to space it out, but the same kind of concept for these tiles over here. Oh, I see, I already messed up. And then we're going to do one there and one there. And then I just added the other. I don't want to take all that apart. And then we add our signs. And I think this is supposed to be like a convenience store or something, because it says Panda store. But, I mean, come on. It's a Panda Express. So that's what it's going to be. So this is our front sign. So for the 3D Panda sign, we start by one of these hinge plates and put that up here. And then our pillar, it's made with one of these 2x2 with clip or hinge plate on it, or hinge on it. And then we're going to add it to a medium nougat brick or plate. And then 1x2. And then we're going to add a couple of these 1x1 with clips. And from that, we add one of these bar holder pieces and the frying pans, which make the ears for the panda. And I just made the other one here. And then I went ahead, I just made the face and put that on there. And then we can try to do this on camera. And this is what the panda looks like on the sign. And we go ahead and add that on here. And we have our Panda Express. And then we can add it to the rest of our build. There we go. And now all we have to do is see what it looks like in the city. So here we have our Panda Express in place. Let's see if I can get a good angle. That's the only unfortunate thing about doing this other side is you don't get to see them very well. But here we have it right next to our Fresh Market grocery store and our newest addition for this whole line of miniature buildings that goes down our main street. And so for next time, we'll be adding another building here up front. And we got a little ways to go. Still with these mini builds. I would love to be able to get to like the amusement park and other things, but I've just got so many of these to knock out. So bear with me on those. But for now, I think that's going to do it. So like, comment, subscribe. It's always helpful. And I appreciate watching. Thanks.